Sorry about that. Couldn't find the push to talk. You can see the frequency is not in use. This is K4PEW. Net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net here from Mount Juliet. From atop what used to be the ski lift, and now it's had to close it down. Get warm. If there's any emergency, urgent or emergency or priority traffic, I'm not sure what priority is. Anything that's priority is probably going to supersede me. So if you can break it at any time for that, call 911 first. If you're not able to do that, we'll do it for you. Just give us your address or give it to us in CW. You can break it any time for that. You can go right now to either on Facebook to MJ Simplexton Net. It's Mike Juliet Simplexton or Simplex Net. I think it'll become up as Simplexton. You can also go to YouTube and put in the search block my call K4PEW, and it'll bring up. It'll see that there's something going on in there. You can also go to 146.415.net. There's a website there that explains Simplex and some of the things that interact with it. Also, you can go to groups.io and look up MJSS for Mount Juliet Simplex Society, or the Michael Jackson Simplex Society, or the yeah, that's good enough. Or the Michael Jordan Simplex Society, and you can sign up for our email list, or you can, which is a good place to be because you can buy and sell equipment. You can see what's going on in the ham community because we post quite a few things and send reminders out for the local nets. All over, 99% of it's related to ham radio. Also technical questions. Or you can send me an email and get a dumb answer. Give me at arrl.net. We normally meet at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. Tonight we do the net here on 146.415 FM Simplex, and then we're going to move on to 28.415 upper sideband, and then on to 223.415 on the 220 band. For those of you, if you guys smoke them, if you got them. No, don't smoke your radios, though. It's not a good thing when they smoke. Okay, the purpose of the net is to have fun. Figure out what's going on with your shack, see if it works, see who you can hear, who you can't hear. In some way, the YouTube feed will give you an idea just based upon what you can hear from your station versus what will be transmitted over the YouTube video, because you're gonna be able to hear other stations on there, as well as yourself if you want to go back and listen to it. As far as announcements, tonight is like I said, we're going to be on those three bands. We're also going to be on Saturday is the Simplex twice monthly breakfast. It's over at Golden Corral in Hermitage. It opens at 8, so you can't be early. It'll just be there at 8 because they don't unlock the doors. You can even be late because we don't usually get out of there until about 10 o'clock. But it'd be good to get there between 9 and 10 if you want to sit down and chew the rag or rag chew or chew on somebody's microphone. Is there any other announcements I need to know about except for the Sunday night net, which is the other 10-meter net, the better one because it's on Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m. at 10-meter upper sideband on 28.415. Then moving to FM, the only FM Simplex net in the area that we're aware of, and that's on 29.415, and then moving on to 223.415, same on FM, same as we do here tonight. So anyway, don't hesitate to forget to go on the net at 7:30 p.m. Sunday night. Any other announcements? Now that we got that out of our system, it's net number 979. We will be starting from the east, but we're going to be first starting from people short on time mobile or short on time mobile or first time chickens. So please come now.
K1SPD short timer.
Okay, Scott, hold on. Before you speak, let me turn down the volume because you killed me on that one. I didn't realize I had it so loud.
Yeah, let me just check in there.
All right, very good. You have a good evening. Good to hear from you, Scott. Hope everything's all right.
Oh, yeah, all good. All good. We'll talk to you next K1SPD.
Very good. That was Scott in Laverne, Kilo 1 Sierra Papa Delta. Shortest check-in ever, almost. Who else? Or the shorter one is when somebody does a silent, a silent check-in, or one that procrastinates and never actually checks in, but they meant to. Who else is short on time, mobile, or first time check-in?
Yeah, for EDP.
Hey, how are you doing today? I haven't heard from you a little bit.
I'm doing well. Yeah, I've got the old home, the shack at the house torn apart, and I've been doing
Cool. Everything else okay though? Yeah. So one reason I don't want to upgrade is too much moving.
I know, right? Right. But now I'm actually heading over the interstate. I'm out to the road right now, so you ought to be blowing you out right now.
Oh yeah, you're doing great. Well, very good, Kevin. Anything else for the net?
No, sir.
Very good. That was Kevin. He's mobile tonight, but in the direct vicinity of Mount Juliet. That's Kilo India 4 Zulu Delta Golf, and that's Kevin. Who else is mobile, short on time, or first time chicken? All right, then we'll start it from the east. Please come now.
KM4YRF.
Hello, Michael. Everything going good today? Yeah, today's your second day off of the weekend.
Well, see, I got one more day to work this week. Tomorrow is my Friday, but I've had a great week at work. Everything has been going lovely, and even though we have part of our floor torn up, and USS is doing some repair to our floor where it was sinking from the water underneath.
Oh, they're well, you guys could see that it was sinking.
Yeah, we've been watching some cracks in the wall, especially the wall that divides both halves of the building, and so we had them come out, and they did a thorough inspection and found out that we'd had water getting under the building from the downspouts that weren't done properly. So it's been a big expense. They've done a lot of tear up and a lot of mess up that we've been working around it, but everything's turning out pretty good.
Yeah, they always advertise it that way too, don't they? About that, the gutters and there's the water underneath your foundation.
Oh my goodness, and what damage it could do.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it can. All it did remind me of is sinkholes. And if you remember that sinkhole, you might have read about it. I was still in Florida then. It was in the early 2000s, I think, when the guy's in his bedroom and the sinkhole opened up and they never did find it, right underneath the bedroom.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, buddy. And his brother was there, and he tried to jump down into the hole and find it, but it was who knows where he went.
Man, that would be awful. I don't guess I have anything else. Thank you for doing what you do, and thank you for checking in on the Cheatham County Net. And I'll say back to net control.
Very good. Are they going to get besides your brother? He's in Cheatham, right? Cheatham County, isn't he, Rick?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Is there anybody else besides Rick in that?
We have several people, but Jay, the EC, he works out of town right now. Hasn't been able to help out much, but we have some other people that will do it when we don't.
They won't do anything.
But who knows?
No, it's all right. Hey, it's their club. Anyway, that was Michael, Kilo Mike 4. He is here in Mount Juliet, about 2 miles east of me. Who else is east? Please come down. East or north?
Okay, I'm forward to
There you go, Stan. Sold their radio. Fine business, huh?
Yeah, for the transmitter and the receiver.
The Johnson?
Yeah, I sold the 7300 to Richard and the Johnson to Paul on WA4 FHY, and he also bought the ICOM receiver.
Oh, awesome. Well, there's a testimony to the email list. Certainly gets things sold, doesn't it? Was that the Johnson you picked up in down in Huntsville?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I hope he's happy with it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's a nice radio, though.
It is a heavy thing. I really don't have a whole lot of space for it, though.
I got you. Yeah, you just how many radios you got left?
Let's see. I have a 590, Direct TR7, the IC705, and I got a couple other direct rigs, the R4B and the T4X.
Yeah, see, you're still, well, I was going to say fat, dumb, unhappy. That's not, but that's not nice. You got a lot of radios.
Howdy, Paul.
Well, very good. Anything else for the net there, Stan?
Yeah, 4H Kitty.
Yeah, very good. That's Stan in Lebanon, Kilo, Mike 4, Hotel Quebec Echo. Who else is east or north?
KT for my Zach.
Oh man, you're supposed to close out the net with the, the final good answer there, Kevin.
Oh, I gotta give the good answer. Well, I don't have any good answers to give to Dying Paul. But I am shocked that you said something earlier. You made a statement that you smoke them if you got them.
Yeah, that's right. It's a transfer of language. They used to talk about them as cigarettes, but in ham radio, we smoke the radios if we got them.
Oh, Roger. Oh, doggone. I thought you were talking about something else. I went and packed me a bowl and started to smoke on it.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I still don't understand the legality of what everybody, not everybody, but all the states are doing by selling marijuana when they still have not declassified, lowered the class, because marijuana falls into the same drug category as heroin. So, and technically, federal crimes. I don't understand that at all.
Well, when you see the feds run.
Yeah, that's. I'd say it's not my. It's not mine. It's a friend of mine's.
Yeah, I didn't buy this. Oh, what receipt? I don't got no receipt. That's what them jokers tell you. You got to keep your receipt if you carry it around with you. I don't carry it around with me, so I don't keep the receipt.
Well, if you remember what the mayor of Washington D.C. said when he got caught busted with smoking crack with the lady of the evening.
What was that?
I won't use the whole word, but he goes, "The bee set me up."
Oh, yes, sir. Hey, I'll catch you on the other one.
Very good. We'll see you then, Kevin. Good to have you there. Kilo Golf 4 Mike, India Zulu. He's the king of Cumberland University. Well, the area. It's the area itself, not the university. They're in Lebanon. Yeah, that was a spur of the moment decree I gave to you. Who else is north or east?
WB0 and
Okay, we got Brent in there too. Hold on, Brent. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing well. You try to not double with somebody, and you wait, and then you push the button, and you double anyway.
Yeah, well, we don't. We just ham radio does not have any protection on that thing.
No, it does not. So don't really have anything. Just enjoying the beautiful weather.
Oh yeah, the flowers are actually growing in my yard. And the ones I planted some years ago, and I think they're dead. I'm not sure what they are. They're yellow. I'm not much of a horticulturist, but then if they're really blooming, now I can expect a hard freeze here in a day or two.
Works, you flowers stick their heads up, and then you freeze them off.
Yeah, well, you doing all right though?
Yep, doing fine. Through that, so carry on. WB0 and
Okay, I'll pick you up at 7:30 for the breakfast.
Right.
I'll just make sure to try to honk the horn from the street, because if I knock on the door, I might meet something I don't want to meet.
I'll give it a try.
No problem. Okay, it would be good to see you or anybody else that shows up. It's always good. All right, who else is? By the way, that was Mark. He's in Northwest Wilson. Whiskey Bravo 0 November Oscar. And that was. Who else is? Oh, I heard Brent in there. Brent.
Kilo Echo 4, Romeo Victor Quebec. How you doing tonight, Paul?
I'm doing dandy. Sometimes I don't think I should eat before I get on the air because I start to get sleepy.
No joke. I'm doing the same thing tonight. Of course, I've been cleaning out gutters all day, so it's not fun, but something needs to be done.
Yeah, that's something I've been putting off for a couple of years.
I wish I could.
No, I just it's one of those things that I'll get around to it.
Yeah, well, this was a beautiful day, and it was time to do it. I did that, dug up some stuff for my wife out front of the house there, and then we went over to Lowe's and got stuff to put back in the holes that I dug.
Well, that's you're reminded, cleaning the gutters, that commercial you see on television about where they're having a seminar on gutters, the gutter guard or whatever it's called. And and the daughter's in there, the young daughter's in there with her dad, and you know, who cleans out the gutters? You raise his hand, she goes, "Dad."
Yeah, I've seen that. I'm getting there.
Well, it's as if he's a child. Is that what it is? He doesn't know any better.
I don't know, but I know my wife said to me, I think next year we'll hire somebody to do this.
See, I only have a one-story house, and the gutters are pretty low, so it's not a big. The worst I could do is break my arm.
Oh, you'd be surprised, sir.
Oh no, I know. I had an old acquaintance of mine. I hadn't seen him in years when I was up in that. When I went to live in Ireland. He died. He was retired. He died putting up Christmas tree lights on his gutters.
Oh yeah, I've seen guys that take a header off a set of stairs and it breaks their neck.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's that's why it's not a good idea. If you feel, that's why I don't get on the roof anymore. That's why I wouldn't climb a tower. Not that I climbed a lot of towers, but no more roofs for me. I was on a lot of roofs over the years, but not anymore.
Yeah, I think last year was the last time I'm going to go up on one. I mean, I'll hire somebody to take this antenna down when I move from here.
Or you just abandon it.
Yeah, really, you're right.
You got anything else for the net, Brent?
No, 73 to everybody, and I'm just going to stand by and listen.
Very good. That's Brent, Kilo Echo 4, Romeo Victor, Quebec. And he's also in Northwest, kind of Wilson County. Who else is north or east or south? No, not south. Forget south.
KD4 VUW, Carlin Angel found that page.
Hey, how you doing there, Mr. Angeltown?
Alrighty, Eric. Enjoying the weather today. It got pretty warm today. Gonna get warmer. I think they said here on the, where did I hear that at? I don't know if that was 99.7 or if that was on Channel 4. They said, I think, not this. Spring's gonna really come on in. I hope. Check in, say hello to everybody, and I guess I'll turn it back over to you.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to buy gas for the lawnmower. Very good. That was Carlin. He's in Angeltown area. That's Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. Who else is let's see, to be east or north or west?
KG4 ILV, Jackson Donaldson.
Yeah, when you're trying to outweight somebody, it never works.
I know. I don't know why I would aim to be first.
Well, technically, you'd be the first from the west, yes. But anyway, everything going good. You must be getting your garden ready or something with all your mulch and all your what do you call it? Silage, not silage, but what the heck do you call it?
Yeah, it's mulch. Yeah, my garlic's up about 4 or 5 inches tall.
Oh wow! How much of that do you get every year?
Well, I just planted a little patch this year, just like, I don't know, 4 or 5 foot square. But usually I have pretty good size. I didn't order any. I just used the old bulbs and see if they would come up, and yeah, they all did.
Oh, that's all. Do you take the whole bulb, or you take each one of the little segments?
No, each clove makes a bulb.
Ah, okay, good. I wasn't sure. You know, when I first moved to Florida, I bought a pineapple, and I said, I wonder if I don't remember if I looked it up or somebody suggested it, but you just cut the top off of a pineapple, you stick it in the ground, it grows another pineapple.
Yeah, I've seen that. Earlier, you were talking about those guys that get caught with drugs and stuff. Have you ever watched Cops and the cops reach in their pockets and find some pot or some pills or something? The first thing the guy says is, "These aren't my
pants." Yeah, what'd you do? Steal them?
I don't know. They say that all the time, which is a running joke.
Yeah. No, my favorite was the comedian who he says, you know, in order for them to show that on the show, the supposed felon has to approve it because it's him. And so I can just see him sitting in the living room with all his homies saying, okay, yeah, there I am, rolling around on the lawn trying to fight the cops. There I am. My shirt got ripped off. And oh, yeah, there's me banging my head against the window in the back of the police car.
Yeah, and he probably gets like $50 because he has to sign away all the rights.
I'm sure that's true. Yeah, I never gave it much thought about signing away, but I think they have to, though, if they want to be. I don't know. Would you want to be seen? I don't think so. I think some people might revel in that or something.
Yeah, some people find their 5 seconds of fame, I guess. Well, anyway, thanks for doing that, Paul. I'll let somebody else check in. KG4ILV.
Yeah, they're king of the mobile home park for a day. All right, very good. That's Jack. He's in Donaldson, Keel, Go for India, Lima, Victor. Who else is north or west?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
Hello, Greg. Anything good going on?
Not much. Worked a little bit, but not a whole day. And been studying code on that app.
I have too, man. You know, the longer I take on it, the worse I get. I get sloppy because I was actually on a treadmill today doing that, and I kept messing up because it's hard to walk and mess with the thing at the same time.
Yeah, I spent about an hour until that last part. I was not focusing. I could get my mind with Chris.
Yeah, it would, and then I get those little brain freezes. I go, what is that again? I don't remember that one. It was something so simple, you know. But no, for those of you still listening, there's a few of us we're working on developing our CW skills, and there's an app called 10 Words 10 WPD. It's on the App Store. 10 WPD is free. They also have a 15, a 20, a 25, and a 30, but those are each $2.99 a piece. But I'm starting out with 10. Greg, did you buy anything bigger?
Not yet. I'm thinking I may not really need anything bigger other than, if I could start using it.
Right. Well, I guess that's true. But I guess it would be good, once you get the recognition, and again, I'm not speaking from an expert's position, but once you're able to get the recognition, I think as you go along, it would naturally speed up. It's kind of like talking when you first, I don't remember when I first talked when I was a baby, but I think it's kind of like that. It takes you a while to get used to.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I might do the 20 words per minute, though. I think that would be interesting. 10 seems slow.
I think I told you, or told it here one time. A friend of mine up in wherever he is, Indiana, I think he is, or Ohio. I forget where he lives now. I've never been to his home. He was anyway. He's I was telling him about that one of those guys that you see on TV that could he could CW faster than somebody who could text, and he was texting it he was doing CW like somewhere around 70 or 75 words a minute, and which is screaming. I mean, that's just like crazy. And he goes, yeah, I can copy that fast, but I can only send around 60 or something. I forget what he said now. It was like, really? That just sounds like a buzzsaw. It sounds like a skill saw running.
Yeah, way back when David Letterman did a thing where he had two ham radio guys, and then two teenagers texting, and the ham radio guys won.
Yeah, I think that was the one I saw. There might have been another one I saw too, but yeah, somebody who's proficient. I mean, I think a couple of guys here that are in the group, they're already, I know at least one of them does somewhere around 30, 35.
Yeah, one of my best friends from high school has been doing it since 1973, and that's what he's into. He even consults CW gurus and has elders to help him improve.
Wow. Yeah, that's a real skill, though, I think, to be able to send that quickly.
Yeah, I just want to make, a couple conversations, a couple shows just to say that I did it, because I've never messed with it, and I've always kind of wanted to do it. Well, anyway, don't want to hold it. KD4CVE.
Very good. That's Greg. We're going to call him Greg CW KD4CVE, and hopefully we'll be able to do something here in the near future. Online, we'll figure that out later where we're going to do it. I guess on sideband, upper sideband on something, maybe upper sideband on one of the 2 meter frequencies. That'd be cool. And the Simplex band. They might stun people on scanners though. Anyway, who else is? And Greg's in Antioch, by the way. Who else is west?
CW McCall Convoy.
Convoy. That's right. Yeah, I was my brother is 17 years younger than me. Yeah, 17 and a half to be exact. And he grew up. I was stunned to find out he knew all the words to that song, Convoy.
It was a big thing.
Oh, I know it was. He still remembers them though. He's 56 years old or whatever. That's anyway. Who else is north or west? Anybody west or south? Any place anywhere? Hey, a little rough copy there, but I hear you got you in there, Larry. You doing all right? Well, very good. Appreciate you checking in. It is rough copy. How's my copy to you? Okay, I'm not even sure you're there. Give me one more and I'll let you go. Yeah, very good, Larry. Yeah, you're about a S1 to S2, and appreciate you checking in. That's Larry in Rockville, Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Who else is in there?
Kilo India 4 November Delta November.
Oh, this must be the time David checks in.
That's right. One of those rare occasions anymore, but good evening to you, Mr. Paul, and everybody else there.
Yeah, well, you know the deal. There's no rules here.
Well, that's a good thing because I have a hard time following rules. That's for sure.
Yeah, very good. So how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Paul. Pretty good, sir. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I think I'm doing great anyway. Sometimes as I keep on wondering, I guess when I was young, I thought that somebody in their 70s was really, really, really old. I mean, decrepit old. And I don't feel decrepit old, and I'll be 75 in June.
Oh, that's good. I ran into a gentleman yesterday. He would have enjoyed. He was a Navy man and 81 years old. Y'all were just from the same era there. He's still ahead of you, though.
Oh, yeah. No, I keep in touch with a lot of guys who used to serve, who served on the same ship as I did, but at different times. And a lot of those guys, all of the guys from 1945 to 1952 or so are pretty much gone. And now we're left with a slim pickings on the rest of the 50s up through. We've got some guys still in there from the mid to late 50s, and then a whole bunch now left from the 60s. But I was one of the last crews of that ship in 1972, and I got sent to the reserve fleet in 73, and then they decommissioned it in 79. So it had real slim pickings on the last few years, but I'm still trying to hold down the fort as long as I can.
Well, you just keep on holding it down there, right? So I tried to point him to your. Well, I gave him your call sign so he could get to your posts and stuff on the Navy ships and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully he'll get there. And anyway, Paul, I appreciate everything you do, sir. And again, demonstrate everybody on the net. Stay out for the end. Thank you.
Yeah, very good. That was David in Reedyville. Kilo India 4 November Delta November. Who else is any place anywhere?
Kilo 4 Alpha November Mike, Clint, and Old Hickory.
Oh, Clint, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. This bike with HT over here. I had to switch over to a different one, but just glad I can get on the boat.
Oh, you're on the HT. And which antenna are you using? Not the one on the HT, are you?
Yeah, so I'm using a little roll-up J pole sitting on a crate in my attic. I had a young lady over here do some redecorating in my house, and I lost my home station in the middle of it. So I'm in the middle of putting it back together, but for now I just wanted to get on with what I got.
Oh yeah, no, that little. Like I said, I have at least one roll-up J pole that I just keep stashed in like a go bag, and then I have another one which is another 2 meter, a little better than a roll-up J pole that I keep and it works pretty good because you can do a lot with 5 watts and a reasonably good antenna hanging up in here.
Yeah, I'm a little upset. The one I was trying didn't seem to be making the trip, but I got an ICOM ITT10 here. It seems to be doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's doing fine. And you're just at 5 watts on that?
Yep, just 5 watts. Oh
yeah, no, I get it. No, you're doing fine from Old Hickory. What's that distance on you to me? Do you know?
I think estimating, let's say maybe 15 miles or so.
That's pretty good for 15 miles. Well, I'm not sure where you are in Old Hickory. Do you know your elevation?
I want to say it's about 800 feet. I'm actually sitting pretty proud for the area, so line of sight's pretty good between the two of us.
Okay, I was just going to say, when I think of Old Hickory, I think of being down by the river, but obviously you're not.
Yeah, that's right. I'm more towards the Green Bridge that connects to Madison, so I'm kind of sitting up.
Yeah, that's great. If you're at 800 feet, you're high. I'm only at 686.
Oh, well, that explains why I'm getting away with this then. Well, appreciate you getting me into it, and I'll pass on to the next one.
Yeah, very good. No, it's no, you got a great signal for being that distance. I'm impressed that in the attic too is actually somewhat of a hindrance. It's got to go through the wood first, you know.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, this house was made in 1947, so I know there's not a lot of metal in it except for the siding. That's why I got to get up here.
Well, what year was it built? Did you say?
1947. I got all original aluminum siding. I was actually thinking it up on 8.
Yeah, very good. Well, the thing about old homes, and from my experience, now I've never been in an old home here in Tennessee, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct. That old virgin yellow pine they used to use in homes, I'm assuming that's what's here. I guess it could be oak, but I doubt it. I think that's even harder. But that old yellow pine from the 40s and 50s, that stuff is like steel.
Well, looking at the inside of this attic, this is pretty tough wood, whatever it is, but I'm just happy it's getting out.
Oh yeah, no, I've done a fair amount of work on some older homes, but like I said, in Florida, and you'd actually, in order to drive a nail into it, you got to pre-drill it if it's been sitting there for very long, because all that resin inside of it hardens up, and it is. You cannot. Well, let's put it this way: it's hard to drive a 10-penny nail into that wood.
Yeah, I believe that. I was doing some remodeling on this one over the fall, and it was a bear. But I'm pretty impressed by the house overall.
Oh, very good. I'm glad you're having a good time with it and the remodeling. Hope it goes well. That was Clint, Kilo 4 Alpha November Mike, and he's in Old Hickory. Man, excellent elevation. That's awesome. You're going to have to start doing a net. Anyway, I won't let you answer that. I don't want you to say no. Who else is any place, anywhere? Please come down. Yeah, you must be on your HT in the living room again.
That is correct.
Yeah, you're a little scratchy to me, but I got a full copy on.
Good deal. I just want to give you one last second, Paul. Carry on with it. Okay, see you later.
Very good. That's Whiskey H, Papa, Lima Alpha, Tucker's Crossroads. That's not his name, Tucker Crossroads. His name is Philip. He's in Tucker's Crossroads. Who else? Any place, anywhere? And scanner listeners and lurkers, lollygaggers, and scanner listeners, preppers. What else? SDR donglers. All righty, we're going to move. We got a 15 in there tonight. We're going to move over to where are we going? 28.415 upper sideband. We'll see everybody there. K4PEW. Well, I hear some crazy noise in there tonight. Okay, I'm good. I just want to make sure we're doing fine on SWR. But all I'm looking at now is the power out signal. So I'm sure it's good. Who else we got from? Who do we have from the wherever we were starting here on the east? Please come in.
KM for a while, right?
All right, that was Michael there in Mount Juliet. I see they're here in Mount Juliet. Who else is next? Who else is east? East or north? Okay, east or north. Man, it's barren land out there. Who else is east or north? How about west? All right, very good, Greg. You sound fine. Do you copy Michael as well as me or anybody? Oh, it's hard to say because he's the only one in there. How are you copying Michael?
Michael is fine. You're not as strong as Mike to me on 10 meters, but you are better this week on 10 meters side band than you have better in a few weeks.
Oh, very good, very good. I probably need to tune up that double check on the tuning on that vertical. That would be the big deal, I think. Hey, hold on one second. Let me look at something. I just want to make sure I was on the right antenna. Yes, I am. All right, very good. Who else is any place east, north, or west?
KG4 ILV, Jack and Donaldson.
Hey, very good, Jack. You got a good solid signal.
Yeah, everybody says it looks good so far.
Very good. That was Jack, Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor, somewhere in the Donaldson general area. Who else is west or south? Nobody west or south or anywhere? That's the last of it? Well, that's a bad net, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I want everybody to check in 3 times so we can get the numbers out, man. All right. That was pretty slim pickings, boy. All righty. We'll stay with that. That just makes me laugh, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? Sure there's nobody else out there? Yeah, okay, that's okay. Who is it?
Hello.
I wasn't. It shocked me to hear it on here. I wasn't paying attention. All right, very good. All right, we're going to move on then over to 223.415, K4 PEW. Thanks for everybody being there. Well, I got a lot of free time tonight. K4 PEW. Now, I already did an hour on the treadmill tonight. That was enough for me. All right, so let me get this straight. We got Carlin, KD4VUW, and we got Michael, KM4YRF, and we got me, KD4PW, and we got KD4 CVE. So that gives us 4 there. Anybody else?
KG4 ILV.
All right, very good. We got 4 people here. That's Jack. He will go for India Lima Victor, and from an undisclosed location. Say again.
Allegedly an undisclosed location.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. Anybody else out there? Please come in. All right. Yeah, not a, I don't know. We did 15 tonight, but normally we're getting somewhere in the 20s. So I'm not. You never know what's going on. It's good weather. It's nice days out. And the HF band's been pretty good. Anybody spending any time on HF?
Well, not me. I'm spending my time at work.
Work. Yeah, that's you allegedly go to work.
That's a 4-letter word.
Yeah, I tell you, it seems funny. I've been technically retired since 20. And I took a job for a short period of time, and that was in 2010. So technically, I've been formally retired, not taking any paying jobs for 14 years. About this month, no, next month.
I told my boss today, as soon as I get the lottery, I'm quit.
My favorite story line about that was the guy who he says he won the lottery. He says, if I win the lottery, he says, I'm going to go run out the door so fast, there's going to be 10 or 12 people being sucked in through with me.
Yeah, I like that. Mike and Jack, y'all brushing up on your CW? I haven't had a chance to opinion, but I'm going to definitely work on it this weekend. How about you, Jack? No, not me. It doesn't interest me in the least.
Yeah, save yourself the torture, Jeff.
You have to have other things to torture me with.
Yeah, you can make a hobby out of just creating garlic bags to help people fend off, what do you call it? What do you call it? What is it? What do they fend off?
Vampires.
Evil spirits too, because we had a neighbor, an old world Italian neighbor. She lived 4 doors down from us. This old couple. I say old; they were probably my age. And she actually, you'd see her with a garlic bag hanging around her neck.
I told you I did a video in Gilroy, California, and about 10 or 20 miles out of Gilroy, you could smell the garlic. That's the garlic capital of the world, I guess.
Yeah, so they say. I would love to see that because they must have a lot of product in the ground out there.
Yeah, for me, I like the smell, so it's great.
No, I used to actually take garlic and ginger, and I'd saute that stuff and cook chicken in it, with a little bit of olive oil. It was great.
Yeah, I try to throw mine out and make my own garlic powder, and then the other I eat fresh. Man, you're making me hungry.
I'm telling you, man, garlic chicken is killer.
Man, I love garlic. I like garlic in just about everything.
Yeah, garlic ice cream.
You got to double that somewhere.
Now, garlic is great. A lot of people don't like it. I'm not sure why. It really adds. I mean, it's like anything. People who eat a lot of hot, putting red hot sauce in something to eat with, no matter what. I've seen people, take that red hot sauce, Louisiana hot sauce, and put it on, scrambled eggs. They put it on piles of rice, and I'm like, you really don't want to taste the food, do you?
Now, see, I like. I would eat that on my eggs for sure.
What, the hot sauce?
Yeah.
Well,
So it's a misconception that it destroys taste. That doesn't happen.
it does if you put too much on there.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. People think that they can't taste anymore, but if you put so much on it, you're just tasting that sauce instead of other stuff. People found out being in the business, drops that.
Oh yeah, I understand. I just don't like it that much though. I mean, I'll put it in stuff, but not to the larger quantity.
It's an added flavor. It doesn't take anything away.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Some people think that the super hot stuff deadens your taste buds. I guess is what I've just said. It does not. You just don't like the taste of the super hot.
Well, that super hot stuff I think does because it burns. It'll blister that really hot stuff. I think it's illegal.
Yeah. Some people think that stuff is illegal, but that's illegal. Yeah, you can blister. It's not impossible.
Yeah. Hold on one second. I'm gonna wrap up the feed here. All right. Goodbye, Philip. I don't know if anybody else is watching.
Yeah,
I don't see him. Good night.
After a few years, you get
Good night, everybody. K4PEW.